Hi, I'm Janine from the Sewing Revival, and here's a quick little sewing tip I hope you find useful. How to print your PDF pattern tiles to scale is covered in another video. Please refer the Getting Started tutorials under the Resources section from the main menu on the Sewing Revival website for help with this. If you have printed your pattern tiles on either A4 or letter correctly, there will be a full border visible on each tile. Before you tape the pattern tiles together, you'll need to cut the bottom and right hand side of each one. You can do this individually, or you can speed things up a little by cutting 2 or 3 at once. Before you start, ensure each of your pattern tiles are the same way up. Ignore the pattern markings on each tile and look only at the alphanumerical tile label, the 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B for example. Ensure each of these are the same way up, else you may end up cutting the wrong side of the tile. If you are unsure or new to this, I recommend cutting each pattern tile individually. Taking your time, cut along the edge of the pattern tile on the right hand side edge and then along the bottom. Now lay the tiles in order on the table in front of you. Starting with row 1, lay the pattern tiles alphabetically so that from left to right you place the first tile 1A, then 1B, 1C, 1D and so on. Start the next row immediately under tile 1A, placing tile 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D and so on. Continue with rows 3 and 4 so that the rows are defined with numbers and the columns defined as letters. All the A's will be in column 1, B's in column 2, C's in column 3, etc. When fully compiled, not all pattern tiles form a perfect square or rectangle, and in some cases it may appear that a pattern tile is missing. We try to set out the pattern pieces as efficiently as possible within the tile layout to minimise the number of pages needed to print, and this does not always result in a perfectly square or rectangular shaped set of tiles when fully taped together. Check the pattern tile layout diagram on the first page of the Print at Home file if you are unsure. Starting with the tiles at the bottom left hand corner, moving towards tile 1A at the top left, place the right hand side cut edge of each tile on top of the left hand side of the following tile, matching the tile corners, edges and half circles to form complete circles. I find it easier to focus on each corner, the T section, and massage the tiles in place using weights to hold them as I go. Be sure to match all the circles and edges before taping the first corner and moving to the next. You can use anything as a weight, from traditional paper weights to rocks and ceramic mugs. It is also handy to have a tape dispenser. Some people prefer to use removable sticky tape. This is a personal choice, but I find it doesn't last well over time. A mix of both is a good idea, using the removable tape to place your tiles accurately, and then more permanent tape when you are happy with the layout. Once your pattern tiles match nicely, you can cut out your paper pattern. Use paper scissors to carefully cut along the pattern pieces, taking your time to cut the pattern notches. If you have not used the Adobe Layers feature to print only your size, you will need to take a little more care to ensure you follow the line markings for your size only.